everybody. Yeah, this is a short video to assist you able to upload your projects into the GitHub. Now you follow as I make this recording. First of all, you must have accounts with the GitHub, as I told you. So this video presumes that you have an account with the GitHub. If you don't have, try and create an account with the GitHub. And then you need to install Git on your machine. Now let's start in case you don't have a setup on your machine, where to go. So in your browser, you go to our browser, we type Git in the search engine. So we type Git in the search engine, Git. And then you go to the Git page. Then you come down, you see downloads. You click on the downloads. And then there are a lot of flavors of OS to download. So depending on the kind of OS that you are using, you download the version for your machine. In this video, we are using Windows for the tutorials. So I downloaded Windows, and when you download, you follow suit and then you install the Git. Now, if your GitHub if your Git is installed on your machine, let's go to our GitHub account. So I click on my GitHub account, and then on the GitHub account, when you open it for the first time after creating an account, this is the interface that you get. So what we are going to do is we are going to create a new repository so that we can able to upload our documents inside the account. So therefore, I'm going to click. So you on the top here where we have this sign, you click on it, then you go to new repositories. Then you scroll down. So you see owner, the username of your GitHub, then you enter the name of your repository. So for instance, I told you guys that you should name your project according to your full name underscore student's number. So in case your name is Lois Edu, then you do underscore your name. So because we are doing a website on the faculty, our advice you do. Okay, so Lois is okay. My name Lois Edu underscore my student's number. So if this is my student's number, then afterwards you scroll down, you make sure you select public. You can give a description. So I gave my description, faculty website. Then you add README. You add README. The README allows you to write instructions about your projects. So in case your projects are having instruction, maybe you need to install XAMPP and other stuff, you can put all of them in the README. So when you're done, you come down here and you click on Create Repositories. So now we have created our new repositories with your name underscore your student's number. Now, what next? What next is that we must open our Git so that we can able to upload our file, our projects into the GitHub. So therefore, my project is located in my XAMPP folder. So therefore, I go to my XAMPP folder in the drive C. Then in the drive C, I look for XAMPP. Then in the XAMPP, I look for docs. Then I look for my project. So my project, I've named it Project Works. So here is it. That's my project Works. Now what I do is that I right click. Because I'm using Windows 11, it's giving me more, show more. But if you're using other windows, it will come straight. So if I click and then go show more, and then you will see open Git bash here. So if you are using normal windows, maybe you can see straight up open Git bash here. So when I click on it, my terminal for the Git bash open with the location of my document. So you must make sure that it's open with your location. Mine is CZAM, ATDOC, and then project work. That's the location of my Git bash. So that's what you're supposed to do. So now that I've done that, there are a few codes that you need to follow and able to upload your document. So for now, I will share the codes with the link. So what I'll do is that these are the few codes. As you do, those codes will stick in your head. You don't need to memorize them. Now, the first thing that you need to do, you need to initialize your Git. So I do Git int I. So that's initialize shortcut. Then I press on my enter. So now the initialize of where my project work is. So I've initialized the folder. Now after the initialize, we can check the status. So this status will give you the details of what it contains in your Git, in your folder project work. So if I do Git status and I press enter, it tells me all the various files in your folder. So these are files that are found in my folder. These are files. So in yours, you see as you have arranged based on arrangement. Now that we are done with this, our next target is to do git add. So do git add space dots. Then when you do git add space dots, you press enter. So now it gives you a room to add. What do you want to add? So before we add, we are going to do a comment on our README. We are going to put some few comments on our projects. So how do we do that? We go to git comments, commit, and then space dash m, small m. Then press you space. So you put the comment file, you bring your string, space, and then bring your string, double quotes, and then in between you type what you want to write concerning your project. So I can say website about applied science, about faculty of applied science. So let me add faculty to it. Faculty of applied science. Now, when I'm done with this, I'll just press enter. And then it creates it for me in the README. So the README has created. Now this comment has been added concerning the website. So all these comments has been attached to each of the individual files that you have in your project. Now remember that in your project, you must have a default file index.html. If not, your page will not load as you expected. Now that this one is done, we are going to access the location where we are going to put our projects. So how do we get it? We do git branch. Now we can go back to our browser and see something. So in our browser, I go to here, and if you can see on the menu, you see main. So it means the main. So let's go back to our git. Let's see. So on the git, you do git branch, then space hyphen capital M, and you bring your small main. So we are changing the directory to the main. So when you are done with that, you press enter. And then when you are done with the enter, what we'll do next is when you're done with the enter, what we'll do next is now we are going to add the location. Now we have points where we want to upload our file. Now we are going to locate the space. So how do we do that? We do git remote add origin. Then We go back to our Git. So we go back to our browser. We go back to our GitHub, and then the GitHub, you come here, click on code. Then we are using the ATPS, so we select the ATPS. So we click on this one, then it's copied. Then you come back to your Git. So after you've copied from your GitHub, you come back to your Git, and then you paste it after the origin. So now it's pasted. So what you do is that you press enter. Now, after you have done with this enter, we can verify to see if the link that we are pushing our documents is same as what we are first. So how do we verify? Now you do git remote base -vim, and you press enter. Now, if you check very well, the fetch and the push are safe. So it means that our path is perfect set. Now, what we need to do now is that we need to push our document, our project into the main branch. Now, for instance, because a new version of the Git, sometimes when you go straight to the push, it might not work. So what we do is that we are going to make our remote and our local have be in the same platform. So how do we do that? You just go to Git, and then you do pull space dash dash, then you do real base origin, and you do main, and then you press enter. So this one will come and tell you that everything is where it's being set nicely, the origin, and then the new place is where it's really well updated. The reference is well set for you. So now if it's set, we are going to push. So what we do git push, and then we'll do origin, and then we'll do main. And then what you do is that you press enter on your keyboard, so enter. And then what you do, you wait and all documents will be pushed to that place. So as of now, all my projects have been pushed there. How do we check and verify that? We go back to our Git in the browser, then I refresh it. When I refresh it, all my files are showing here. So this tells you that you're able to push your project into the GitHub. Now, we want to have access to host our projects so that we can able to open them in a browser with individual people. So how do we do that? First of all, we go at the top here, you click on settings, and then on the settings, you scroll down, and then you come to pages. So in pages, you scroll down, then you see that deploy from branch. So we are going to deploy our websites, our projects, so that you can able to access them in a browser. So down there, you see branch. So we have none. You click on the none, and a drop menu will come. You select on the main because that's how our project is, and then you click on save. So when this one is done, we go back to our code by clicking here at the top of the button. So you click here on the menu, click on code, and it's load your work back for you. Now, depending on the number of items that you have in your projects, it will take a while for the loading. But if it's not much, to load as soon as possible. So when it's able to load, you see a yellowish button at the top of where your codes have been uploaded, and it comes with pending. So we just click on that one, on the yellowish code, and then it will start publishing or building and deployment of our website for us. So we start building, and the website can be able to access in a browser. So let's wait for a while, like 1 to 2 minutes, and everything will be ready so we can able to access. Now, when you are done with this, when you are done with this one, what I'm expecting is that I need to get this link. So all links, I'll show you. You put your link in a place where I can able to access. So how do I do that? So make sure that, as I said, save with your name and your index number. So if I want to get your link, what you do is that I'll let you all share your link in a place, and then I'll have access. So this short video allow you to upload your projects in the Git. Now it's in progress. Let's wait for a while. Let's wait for a while. All right, it's still on it. Still on it because my network is not that good, but it's still on it. So you can start to close it later on the coming view. When it's done, it's tell you see one is successful. So if you check on the yellowish, you see the progress. One is successful, one is in progress, one is in the queue. Check. So let's see as it load. Let's exercise a little bit of patience as it load. Right. Right. So when it's done, it will generate a link for us, a URL, then we can able to access it in the browser. When it's done doing, and you come to your settings again, and you go to your pages, you will see the link. So let's click on pages, and then the link will be placed. So this is a link because it's still in process. But when it's done, the yellowish thing will go. The yellowish thing will go, and then you're able to view your website. You click on view website, and it will be viewed in the browser. All right. So when you follow this video successfully, all your projects will be able to access. So I think it's done. Mine is done now. So let me go back to the settings, and then I go back to pages. Then I click on this one or visit websites. Then my website has been listed. Right. So all what we are waiting for is on. All right. So subscribe to my link and then watch more videos concerning back end and front end web development. There's more to come. So subscribe to my link. Thank you and have a nice evening. Bye bye. Bye. Nyame enka ye binyina. Bye bye.